Mr. N. Ravi, realize it. You are not behaving as a governor. That's why we said governor post need not be there, because that is being used as a political tool by the rulers sitting in Delhi. And he himself is proving that he is not behaving as a governor. He is behaving as just a tool in the hands of RSS BJP government. And that's why we tell him, we know you are not ignorant. We tell him, we know that you are following RSS BJP understanding. And you tell him, in Tamil Nadu, till you continue as governor, our party will continue fighting against your every ill statements or bad statements or your bad understanding. Almost 20 bills approved by Tamil Nadu Assembly are lying, and Mr. Ravi is not signing. Why he is talking about Karl Marx? Why he doesn't talk about the bills which are lying and he is not signing? It's very clear. He doesn't want the governments to function. He doesn't want anybody to speak for poor and downtrodden. And that's why we will continue fighting. We will continue fighting any kind of injustice.
That in the human history, when the working masses were working for 14 hours, 16 hours, 18 hours, no life for themselves, no life for their children, no life for their family, they were working like animals. It is that study which Marx made. Great philosophers, great saints were talking about the miseries of common masses, oppressed people, suppressed people, those who were socially discarded, those who were economically oppressed, those who had no political space, those who had no cultural space. So it was that time when Karl Marx became their voice, when saints and philosophers were talking about them. But Karl Marx said, mere talking will not help. Organize these masses, mobilize these masses, and change this ruthless world. Let us talk of humanity. Let us talk of equality. Let us talk of social justice. Let us talk of economic justice. That is how Karl Marx doesn't belong to one country where he was born in Germany. He doesn't belong to England where he wrote his Das Kapital. He belongs to whole of humanity. And we Indians, communists, are proud of it, that we also follow the Karl Marx philosophy. Karl Marx inspired several revolutions in the world. The first revolution of Russia. After that, Chinese Revolution. Karl Marx inspired not only Lenin, great Ho Chi Minh, who could defeat French colonialism, who could defeat American imperialists. Karl Marx inspired Fidel Castro, who brought about revolution there. And strong Cuba till today is fighting against American imperialism. Karl Marx inspired French Revolution. Karl Marx inspired Nelson Mandela, who fought against apartheid. Karl Marx inspired King Martin Luther, who fought against any kind of racialism. I can take names and names and names of various countries where Karl Marx philosophy and understanding became an inspiration to fight for justice, to fight for human rights, to fight for equality. Why Mr. Ravi and Ravi is trying to portray governors post dehumanizing it, demonizing it. He is not acting as a governor. He is acting as a stooge of RSS and BJP. Don't think that he is ignorant. He is not ignorant. He is a clever fellow who is following the understanding of RSS BJP. And let me be clear, you all, the friends, are aware about Hindenburg report. And Hindenburg report has exposed RSS BJP government sitting in the government. Who are they? They are only making Adanis and Ambanis. Big corporates they are serving. And they are letting the poor suffer. The latest report told that top 1% in India are having total share out of wealth 40.5%, and our 50% below Indian masses are having out of total wealth only 3%. This kind of inequality. Why Ravi is afraid of Karl Marx? Why he is afraid of communists? Because communists are talking about downtrodden who are poor today, who are not getting water, who are not getting education, who are not getting health, who don't have minimum wages, they don't have future. And the government sitting over there, Narendra Modi, is denying our old pension scheme, is denying social security to our poor masses. So they are afraid. Their policies are increasing inequality. And Karl Marx inspires to fight the inequality. Karl Marx inspires that come on, come forward, change your life. Don't keep looking at those who are trying to destroy your life. Don't only speak, organize and mobilize. So friends, I don't want to say much more. I would like to conclude in this short time. In this heated time, suddenly this program is taken and all the friends from media have come to cover. We are very thankful to you. Definitely we would want this coverage because it's not a cause only of CPI. It is a cause of all those in India. Ambedkar talked of Marx. Nehru talked of Marx. Periyar talked of Marx. Marx inspired Indian freedom movement also. Marx talked about Indian freedom movement also. So looking at that whole situation, we would say that now is the time, the world over, those who are supporters of capitalism are very much afraid. Those who are afraid of the people uniting, fighting this inequality and fighting for justice and socialism, they are afraid of them. And that's why, let me say, even when 14 years ago, there was deep recession in the world, things were collapsing, even Pope had to say, hey, come on, you the great capitalists who are thinking you are great, you are in crisis. Do you want to find the way and the path how to come out of your crisis? Go and search Karl Marx. Look for his book. Look into it, how you fall into trap. So, capitalism is always afraid of Marx, and then they look at Marx to understand how the things are happening. And that's why Karl Marx was no individual. He belonged to whole humanity. He is dreamed for millions and billions of people on this earth planet, and he is a great hope. And with that great hope, we will keep moving. We salute Karl Marx. Mr. R N Ravi, realize it. You are not behaving as a governor. That's why we said governor post need not be there, because that is being used as a political tool by the rulers sitting in Delhi. And he himself is proving that he is not behaving as a governor. He is behaving as just a tool in the hands of RSS BJP government. And that's why we tell him, we know you are not ignorant. We tell him, we know that you are following RSS BJP understanding, and you tell him in Tamil Nadu, till you continue as governor, our party will continue fighting against your every ill statements or bad statements or your bad understanding. Almost 20 bills approved by Tamil Nadu Assembly are lying, and Mr. Ravi is not signing. Why he is talking about Karl Marx? Why he doesn't talk about the bills which are lying and he is not signing? It's very clear. He doesn't want the governments to function. He doesn't want anybody to speak for poor and downtrodden, and that's why we will continue fighting. We will continue fighting any kind of injustice. Thank you, Congress.
அரன்சை நண்பர்களுக்கு வணக்கம். அரன்சை ஊடகம் சுயேட்சையாக இயங்குவதற்காகவே உருவாக்கப்பட்டது. நாம் செய்கிற வேலை உண்மையிலேயே மக்களுக்காக செய்கிறோம் என்பதை நீங்கள் நம்பினால், வாய்ப்பு இருந்தால், இந்த ரேசர் பே கியூஆர் கோடுக்குள்ளே நீங்கள் அதை ஸ்கேன் பண்ணி எங்களுக்கு உங்களால் இயன்றதை விருப்பம் இருந்தால் ஆதரவு தெரிவிக்கலாம்.